Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. I received a phone call on my mobile phone. It was a few months ago, and they said, your credit card associated with your bank account, and they named the bank, has been compromised. Please press 1 to talk with a representative. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. I didn't realize I had a credit card at the bank. I bank at the bank that they had suggested I had the credit card with, but I did not realize that I had the card active. So instead of pressing 1, I pressed 0, and then the call hung up. Well, I was close to the bank, so I went into the branch and I asked. I said, well, what's going on? He says, oh, that's a scam. If you would have talked to them, they would have figured out a way to get information from you. And sometimes, you know, you'll be talking to someone who's called you on the phone or sent you an email, and you're thinking you're giving them benign information, but all they need are just a few bits of verification, and they may know enough about you or the data that you have to be able to get to the other bits of information. For instance, they may say, Miss So-and-so, just to verify your account here at such and such a place, the last 4 digits of your social security number are X. Well, yeah, that's right. Okay. So we just need you to verify the number on the credit card that's in the back. It's 3 digits. Oh, sure, that's blah, 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 blah. You're giving them the complete information. You always have to be aware. Scams aren't going to go away. And worse yet, old scams never die. At least not while they still work. You'd think that people would be aware of old scams, but they still work. And they still work well. Make yourself aware of problems that happen before they happen to you. And then there are a lot of hoaxes and urban legends. A great resource for you to check out, Snopes.com. I've pretty much made it mandatory that my mom visit Snopes and do a search on something before she sends me any kind of warning. She's hip to that stuff. But, you know, those old scams, the old school scams, you'd think people would be savvy enough to, you know, not fall victim to them, but they happen. The worst part, I think, about falling victim to a scam is feeling like you were violated. You were, you know, taken advantage of. And it's embarrassing to admit that mistake, especially if you've lost money in the process. I've been scammed before, not through, I would say, larger scams that you usually hear about in the news, but I've certainly been scammed. And that's exactly how I feel. Violated. So take a look at the story that we've written about this particular topic. Old scams never die, at least not while they still work. Have you ever fallen victim to a scam? How did it make you feel? What do you want to tell the world about it so that they don't fall victim to something similar?